We're here on the island of Bintan in Indonesia and we're checking out all the cool things to see and to do. Let's get going. Now, this is a really cool activity because what happens is once you catch your fish, you can go and get it cooked up there. They charge you to cook it, but you get it cooked up there and then that's your lunch as well. So it's like, you know, an activity and lunch at the same time. It's really cool. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to do this without looking stupid. Ah, that's a bit better. All right, let's see if we can get a big monster fish. So, as you can see, we have another empty hook. And after about, I don't know, 20 times of casting out there, I actually succeeded one time, but I didn't get it on film. Of course, you know, you can't film every single time you're casting out, but it's quite difficult. It's fun though. I mean, it's a challenge and there's a lot of fish out there. So yeah, well worth giving it a go for an hour. It costs 130,000 per hour per rod. And you know, if you're successful, you can even ask the staff to go and cook it for you. But today we're not going to do that. We're just going to have a standard lunch up there and leave the cooking to later. Okay, we're here at Rumah Imaji, which is basically a trick eye type museum where you have all these optical illusions and you can do things like I'm doing now and sort of hang upside down and on a table. And yeah, it's pretty cool. There's lots of different types of optical illusions, like the upside down ones, or pictures of you know, playing golf in a weird location. You know, that sort of thing. It's pretty cool, and I think they've done a really good job. It's actually at Lagoi Bay at Plaza Lagoi. So if you come to Lagoi Bay and then to Plaza Lagoi, you'll definitely see this place. It's pretty popular too. And Susan's now scrubbing the floor. Look at her go. Very good work. Upside down. So this is the love lock area where you can buy a lock at the Mart next door and then go and put it on the love heart. Pretty cool, huh? So we're at the Lagoi Bay Lantern Park, just in front of Plaza Lagoi, just behind the beach. And here you've got lots of different lanterns with lots of different animals. We're in the underwater part of it at the moment with the fish. But you've also got an orangutan, you've got Javan rhinoceros and elephants and all sorts of different animals all around here. It's pretty cool.
It's so much harder now to reach you. Your heart is floating in the sky.
Second mangrove tour of the trip, and this is the Mangrove Discovery Tour. It's a daytime one where hopefully we can see a bit of wildlife. And this is an old charcoal kiln which is no longer in use. We're heading through the narrow section at the moment and we're looking for some snakes. That's the main thing. Maybe some monkeys, but apparently you don't see them as often. Hopefully we see some snakes. We're still looking. And we've got a mangrove snake. And we've also found a python, but it's really, really hard to see. I can even hardly see it with my naked eyes. That's the Mangrove Discovery Tour done. A couple of snakes and a good trip up and down the river. Good fun. We're here at Treasure Bay, and this is the Crystal Lagoon, which is really famous down here. And at Treasure Bay, we have a lot of activities, mainly water sports, which are focused on the Crystal Lagoon. And you've got things like a cable water ski, you've got the slip and slide, you've got some stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, the zorb, the pontoons, there's everything here. And we're going to actually do some of these activities as the day goes on, and hopefully we'll get to show you a little bit more about this resort complex. So we're at Treasure Bay. We're about to do an activity which is the ATV through the forest, and this involves a 15-minute little sojourn through the forest, and we'll see how it is when we get in there.
When storms are rolling in to make this hard to last, let us light 'em up.
So that ATV is already done. It felt like about half an hour, more than 15 minutes. Awesome fun, highly recommended. So we're here at the top of the slip and slide at Treasure Bay. I'm trying one of the more steep ones straight away, and as you can see, it goes straight down.
Now that is what we call the jump off here at Treasure Bay. We're on the slip and slide and we have a good time here. Awesome.
We're here at Safari Lagoi, which is sort of like a, almost like a mini zoo, and we'll go and check out some animals here. We have some elephants here. Apparently they're very, very nice elephants. They won't hurt us. This is what I call a scary, scary thing. Hello, Tina. Hello, Tina. This is with Tina. She's a bike elephant, yeah?
You want my bracelet? No, you want my bracelet?
Okay, we've just finished our tour of Safari Lagoi and we're about to have some rujak. Enak banget. We're at Panglong village and we're looking at this Bajo village, which is on top of the ocean. It's outside of the Bintan resorts area, and yeah, it's really interesting to see how the village is and how the people are, and they're really friendly actually. Yeah, it's really good.
Not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow and me are one. Oh, the sky is on fire. The lake.
So this is Trikora beach, and you can come down here and rent one of these little ballets for a day for 35,000. There's a guy making boats up at the back, and it's a really, really nice beach. You can go swimming here, but it's apparently a little bit dangerous. So if you're a good swimmer, no problem, but if you're not a good swimmer, it's probably best not to go in. We're at Grotto Maria, which is a type of Catholic worship place, and we're going to go and check it out. This is the final place, which is Tempat Ziarah Gua Maria Bunda Penolong Teluk Dalam. We're here at 500 Lohan Temple, where it looks like a bit of a Buddhist temple here. It's otherwise known as Vihara Siti Garbha Bodhisattva. Yeah, and as you can see, there's a lot of other people coming by, and we're going to have a bit of a look around as well.
The lake has turned to a golden sun.
Okay, so that is the Vihara. You got all these stone men carved, and they're actually donated by people who want to donate to the temple. You've got the big main temple area up on the hill, and then you've got that big castle out the front. It's pretty cool. And for 5,000 for locals and 30,000 for foreigners, it's a pretty cool thing to come and do.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
So down in Tanjung, Pinang, near the water, there's a morning market which you can come looking through. It's pretty interesting, lots of different bits and pieces you can have a look at. Fresh fruit and veg, wet market, ole, so if you want to take stuff home. So the other thing around the market area, you've got the fish market, you've got the wet market, you've got the produce market, but you've also got a lot of kedai coffee where you can go and get a really nice old style coffee with the condensed milk in it. So let's give it a go. And the flavour is awesome, quite caramelly, quite chocolatey. And we're on our way to Pulau Penyengat, and it's an island that's got a beautiful mosque and a few other cool stuff around there, just off the coast of Tanjung Pinang. After that, we're going to another island and we'll show you that as well. Okay, we're at Pulau Penyengat, and this is a bentor or a becak motor, and we're going to go around the island for 30,000 per hour. If you want more people than 2 people, or if you want to go for a little bit longer than an hour, it's going to cost you a little bit more. But it's actually good value and a good way to go and explore all the different things that they have on Pulau Penyengat.
Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now.
So this is another village which is really easy to get to by boat. It feels like an island, but it's not. It's Senggarang village, not far from the centre of Tanjung, Pinang, and not too far from the previous island we just went to. So we'll go and check this out as well.
Just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down.
Here in Senggarang we have found some freshly made bubur cha-cha, and we're going to give it a go. The liquid, the kuah, is enak sekali, and let's try some of this. Is it jackfruit in there? Oh. Really, really delicious, or in the local language we say enak sekali. And this is the banyan tree shrine. Chinese temple, originally built about 200 years ago, and now overtaken by a more modern structure, as you can see inside.
I'm gonna be someone else, I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else.
So that's Senggarang and Pulau Penyengat, and this is the last little part of our trip today. A big Buddha and another statue of someone with a lot of the arms over there. It's been a pretty cool day to go on a boat to all these different places, and we're going to head back to Tanjung Pinang now and search for some food. Back there we've got the Gedung Gong-Gong, and this area here is where locals come to hang out on, around sunset, eat a bit of food, get photos, selfies, all that sort of stuff. And we're here as well. We're going to check out the sunset in a minute, and it looks like it could be a good one. We're at Gurun, Pasir, Telaga Biru, which is a ex-mining site where they used to mine sand, and over the years what's happened is that the sand's been washed away into all different shapes, and then you've got these big areas which have been filled in with natural water, and they turn a really blue colour. And it's sort of like a local tourist destination where people come and take selfies and have a bite to eat, and yeah, just have a cruise around the local area.
I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you.
Whether you're into playing golf, riding a jet ski, or simply just relaxing by a pool, they've got it all here at Bintan Resorts. And what we've shown you in this video is just a small sample of the sort of things you might want to do when you come here. Thanks for watching. I'm Adam from Portugal. We'll catch you next time.